The top 10 most popular TV shows on Netflix right now. Number 10. Alice in Borderland. Arisu, Kento Yamazaki, and Usagi, Tsuchiya, are chasing the mystery of Borderland in order to return to their real world. They meet their friends, enemies, and the mastermind behind the game at a place that seems to be the key to unlocking the mystery. When all the cards are collected, will they be able to return to their real world? Number 9. The Glory. Years after surviving horrific abuse in high school, a woman puts an elaborate revenge scheme in motion to make the perpetrators pay for their crimes. Number 8. The Recruit. The Recruit centers around Owen Hendricks, Noah Centineo, a young CIA lawyer whose first week on the job turns upside down when he discovers a threatening letter by former asset Max Malad's, Laura Haddock, who plans to expose the agency unless they exonerate her of a serious crime. Owen quickly becomes entangled in a dangerous and often absurd world of power politics and mischievous players, as he travels the world in hopes of completing his assignment and making a mark at the CIA. Number 7. Ginny and Georgia. How do you live with the knowledge that your mother is a murderer? That's what Ginny is going to have to figure out. Burdened with the new understanding that Kenny, her stepdad, didn't die of natural causes, now Ginny must deal with the fact that Georgia not only killed, she killed to protect Ginny. Georgia on the other hand would much prefer that the past be left in the past, after all, she's got a wedding to plan. But the funny thing about Georgia's past is that it never stays buried for long. Number 6. Emily in Paris. 1 year after moving from Chicago to Paris for her dream job, Emily finds herself at a crucial crossroads in every aspect of her life. Faced with two very different paths, Emily will have to decide exactly where her loyalties lie, at work and in her romantic life, and what those decisions mean for her future in France, all while continuing to immerse herself in the adventures and surprising twists and turns that life in Paris provides. Number 5. New Amsterdam. America's oldest hospital welcomes a new maverick director in Dr. Max Goodwin, who steps in to change the status quo and save patients' lives. Number 4. The Circle. The Circle is back for Season 5, and the players are all single and ready to mingle. More flirting, more catfishing, more drama, and surprises await as a new set of contestants compete in challenges to earn the ultimate cash prize as top influencer. The Circle is hosted by actress and comedian Michelle Buteau. Starting December 28th, new episodes of The Circle will roll out each Wednesday, continuing on January 4th 11, and the finale on January 18th. Number 3. Wednesday. The series is a sleuthing, supernaturally infused mystery charting Wednesday Addams' years as a student at Nevermore Academy. Wednesday's attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a monstrous killing spree that has terrorized the local town, and solve the supernatural mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all while navigating her new and very tangled relationships at Nevermore. Number 2. Madoff, the Monster of Wall Street. Madoff, the Monster of Wall Street reveals the truth behind Bernie Madoff's infamous $64 billion global Ponzi scheme, the largest in history, that shattered the lives of countless individual investors who had placed their trust in the revered Wall Street statesman. With unique access to whistleblowers, employees, investigators, and victims, and never-before-seen video depositions of Madoff himself, this 4-part documentary series traces Madoff's rise from humble beginnings to one of the most influential power brokers on Wall Street. Through an innovative visual approach and an entertaining, edge-of-your-seat financial thriller tone, prolific filmmaker Joe Berlinger, Conversations with a Killer, Crime Scene, Brother's Keeper, reveals the genesis and, for the first time, the mechanics of Madoff's fraudulent investment advisory business, uncovering how the fraud was not just the brainchild of one evil genius, as many people came to believe. Madoff, the Monster of Wall Street reveals a cadre of co-conspirators in a financial system rife with institutions that were willing to turn a blind eye to Madoff's suspicious behavior, prompting the obvious nagging question, could such a blatant and destructive fraud happen again? Number 1. Kaleidoscope. Spanning 25 years, Kaleidoscope, previously titled Jigsaw, is an all-new anthology series following a crew of masterful thieves and their attempt to crack a seemingly unbreakable vault for the biggest payday in history. Guarded by the world's most powerful corporate security team, and with law enforcement on the case, every episode reveals a piece of an elaborate puzzle of corruption, greed, vengeance, scheming, loyalties, and betrayals. How did the crew of thieves plan it? Who gets away with it? Who can be trusted? Loosely inspired by the real-life story where $70 billion in bonds went missing in downtown Manhattan during Hurricane Sandy, Kaleidoscope consists of 8 episodes spanning from 24 years before the heist to 6 months after. The compelling crime anthology series takes a non-linear approach to storytelling, building intrigue and suspense uniquely, with Netflix members each having a different immersive viewing experience. Some members may start with certain episodes, like episodes yellow or green, then move deeper into their own personal viewing order with varying episodes, blue or violet or orange, followed by red or pink, until the epic white, the heist story finale. All viewers will eventually see all episodes, but the order in which they watch the episodes will affect their viewpoint on the story, the characters, and the questions and answers at the heart of the heist. How will you experience the colors of Kaleidoscope?